All right, hey guys, this is my instructions for the unit circle game. This is an assignment that's worth 10 points. It's sort of like a homework assignment, and I'm just going to walk you through really quickly what I want you to do for this. So just to get credit for the assignment by itself, just to get all the 10 points, all you have to do is fill in all 48 of the pieces on this game. The only reason you should be worried about the time or the actual score, like how many you got right and how many you got wrong, is if you're trying to get the 2 points of extra credit by having the highest score in the class. So I'll check that myself, but all you should really be worried about in order to get credit for the assignment is filling in all the pieces. So you're going to go to this link. It's going to be on the Google Classroom assignment. You're going to click play. That's going to start the timer up here. And then it's going to give you something in this yellow box. So it'll either be an angle in radians like this. It could be an angle in degrees, which are going to go in these little circles with the degree symbol next to them. So the angle in radians will go down here in these circles. The angle in degrees will go in these circles. And then the coordinate pair will go in these parentheses on the outside of the circle. So this should be something that you've seen in a couple of the videos already. So this is sort of like a practice for you to do. So let me walk through a couple of them just to kind of show you how it works. So like for this example, this is 7 pi over 6. So I know that 6 pi over 6 is going to be equal to pi, so that's all the way over here at 180 degrees. So this would be pi radians, but this is 7 pi over 6 radians. So that means that if this is 6 pi over 6, I need to go pi over 6 farther in this direction to get to 7 pi over 6. And so the other way that I would think about that is the smallest angle in radians that we deal with on the unit circle is pi over 6. So this first angle right here should be pi over 6. So the first angle down here is also going to be pi over 6. So I go all the way around to 6 pi over 6, then I go one more, and I know that this should be 7 pi over 6. Let's see. Good. So that was 7 pi over 6. So the circle turns green. I got one correct. Now it gives me a coordinate pair. So this is going to go in one of these circles on the outside. So this is 0, negative 1. So I'm going to go to the left 0 or to the right 0. So I'm staying on the y-axis, and I'm going to go down 1. So I know that since this is a unit circle, the radius itself is 1 all the way around. So I'm just going to go all the way to the bottom. This should be 0, negative 1. All right, and I'll do one more really quickly. So negative square root of 2 over 2 and square root of 2 over 2. So I know that if the two sides are the same, it's going to be one of my 45-degree angles or one of my increments of pi over 4. And I know that the x value is negative, so I'm going to go to the left, square root of 2 over 2, and then I'm going to go up square root of 2 over 2. So the only place where this is possible, where both of the sides of my reference triangle are the same length, and the x value is negative and the y value is positive, should be right here. This would be pi over 4, 2 pi over 4, so 3 pi over 4. So that should be right there. Cool. So that's all I want you to do. When you're done with this, you'll be finished. It'll give you your score, your total, and your rank over here. All I want you to do is take a screenshot so that I can see your score with a timestamp down here in the bottom. It should be on your computer, no matter what kind of computer you have. So you're going to take a screenshot. I'm going to do that right now. On my computer, it does it kind of weirdly. I want to screenshot the full screen. And then on the Google Classroom link, there's also this Google Drawings document called Unit Circle Game Screenshot. And so all you're going to do is go in there. It'll look like this. You're going to paste your screenshot, and then you'll go back to the classroom assignment and click submit when it's done. So this is what it looks like for me, but yours will look slightly different. So if you have questions on that, let me know. That's just a quick practice exercise. Thanks, y'all.